for a minute. So they'll be on in a little bit. But yeah, man, that's I read the half wheel and that was but like I said, I try to keep up with the news. We looking for positive stuff, positive energy, and y'all doing positive things. So congratulations.
Thank you,
And
man. Thank you so
forward,
much.
yeah, looking forward to some great stuff coming, man.
Yeah, we
So
got
we
we got a
just
new
in our
smoke
little
coming out.
okay.
Yeah,
Well,
got a
we're
new
gonna have,
cigar coming
we're
out.
gonna have to work on we're gonna have to work on that and do that shit. Get that thing
Uh,
lined up.
Eric will love it. I'm sure he would.
Uh, yeah, yeah. So we're on our 5 minutes of talk and just eight o'clock officially open up and do what we do and present our guest to you.
Yes, sir.
Our co-host running a little late today, but Don, you looking good, pretty in pink and green.
hmm
You know
I
me.
kind of had, I kind of knew. I said she gonna come represent today.
You know
All
me.
right, all
You an
right. So
AKA?
shout out, yeah, she is.
TJ, if you don't know that, if you don't know that,
Well, speaking of Stoney, there go my man right there.
You
Stoney,
know,
what up,
how y'all
man?
feel now? All right, all right.
What's up?
You not. Oh, well, you are live. Okay, never mind. I will. I told Doctor
Uh,
Sayso I'm gonna be on briefly. Just 'cause I'm
look,
multitasking. So yeah, just want to get a chance to say hey and skip up with y'all, see how everything
yeah,
was going. Got to come through and say hey. You
yeah,
ready for Big
yeah,
Smoke?
we need your energy. We need your energy.
Okay, well I'm gonna try to bring it while I got it over here for a minute. That's all. As soon as I start
Okay.
multitasking.
yeah,
TJ, what up, brother?
What's up, Stoney? Stoney, you all right,
You got it,
man?
man. How you feel, bro? Yes, sir. I'm
Man, I'm
good. How you
good,
feel?
man. No complaints this way, bro. No complaints.
Okay, analyst. I see you, Shaney.
yeah.
There go my
Michelle
Cheryl.
in the
What's up,
house.
Cheryl?
What's up,
Yeah.
y'all?
Hey, Cheryl.
What's going on?
Sure, she outside today.
Yeah, it's too dark to sit on my back because of the tree line, so I have to sit my garage if I want to smoke. So I don't smoke in my house.
All right now. Got her Chinese cigar, Chinese getting the free breast to breast advertisement today. All right.
Listen, don't
All
even
right.
let me
Oh,
get
suck.
started
Well,
because he'll be texting me during the line. Hold on, y'all.
I know that's
I gotta,
right. Uh-oh.
gotta,
We
I
trying to
gotta.
get Venita in here before I officially open up.
I gotta.
How
Now
I
I
you how
got
gotta.
to
you
make
been,
sure.
Cheryl?
Huh?
I said, how you been,
Oh,
Cheryl?
there she is.
Um, trying to spread the wealth at my time.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
Benita is just about ready to come
I'm gonna
in,
put my
and
phone.
we are coming up on that 8 o'clock hour.
Feel like I
And
ain't
right
seen you
now,
in a
we're
while,
going to
Cheryl.
Cheryl getting herself together.
Yeah, I see
But in the
Venita.
meantime, we're going to officially open up.
It's the Smoking Jacket Broadcast.
Hey, welcome, good people. Welcome to another edition of the Smoking Jacket Broadcast. I am Dr. Sayso. I'm going to give my co host some time. and introduce themselves. And we got Venita on. I got to give Venita the first airtime because we know she's on that road today. So, Venita, what's going on, sis? Uh-oh. All right, we're gonna wait till she come back in. Yeah, she's on that road. Sheryl just went incognito on me. But there she is. Sheryl, until Venita get back, what's been going on?
Wow. We just had Orlando Cigar Fest. I saw the numbers and the photos. Our 5th year, so it's a little epic. I did not attend any of the events. As you know, I'm transitioning into services for my nephew,
Mm,
so I
condolences.
was not,
Condolences.
um, at any of those things. But the streets talk, so I kept up with things. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on between now. Obviously, Charleston Smoke Fest is next week. Um,
Absolutely.
so we we have a lot going on in the great state of Florida, other than uh, just cigars. Our brother Jay just had a successful event in Tampa for
Okay.
the wine festival, right? So it's all good. I'm getting ready to smoke that. You can see
Well, tell us what
that
it
is
is
a
because it's a lit.
that is a Connecticut pink summer smoke cigar from last
Okay.
year.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Um,
Uh,
Nice.
it was
see,
in this
That should be
swag.
really good.
hey, look, the analysts will always arise to the occasion. Let me tell you, okay.
It was
I
in
don't
this
even have
swag.
any more of those sticks.
And I'm going to pair it with the Shock Top Belgian wine. Um, I don't typically smoke out of the swag. So this is just about a year old. Um, so shout out to
All
our
right,
our guest
all right, all right.
for
That's good
my
stuff.
first smoke of the day.
That is good stuff. Good stuff. Stoney, but before you go, Stoney, gotta let you know this show is sponsored by Chicago Cigar Week 2025.
I'm on top of the world, baby.
Man, Stoney, what's happening, man?
Man, you got
Well,
it. As you can see, I'm in that mode already. So just trying to keep myself I guess unbusy is what I'm trying to get. But right now that's understatement. So good though.
Man,
Good. Can't complain.
I understand, man. And look here, man. You had a lot going on, man, between the last show and now, man. You've been to PCA. We got to
Oh
get
yeah.
a quick synopsis on that, but we know you got Chicago Cigar Week coming up. We appreciate you, and
Yeah.
definitely sponsor for this show here.
Most
And
definitely. Most definitely.
any updates that we need to be aware of for Chicago Cigar Week?
Man, I'm closing in on the early bird, closing on the price. I mean, as far as the price and early bird discount prices, are probably going to end within the next couple of weeks. I'm trying to get everything figured out with the numbers, but I'll revisit that probably early in the week. But it's probably going to come to an end soon. So people who are looking for that discounted rate, they probably want to get them
Right.
while they can, because if not, the price will go up.
Right.
That's pretty much it. Other than that, everything else is moving accordingly. Of course, we got a little bit more than 3 months away, so we're building up, getting things together. I got a full plate over here on this side, like you just mentioned. I just came back from PCA, got a chance to hang
Yeah.
out with my boy PJ down there, had a great time.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
we had a dope time. I mean, everything there was just really well done. The organizers really did a wonderful job with everything as far as just the displays. getting a chance to meet and network with quite a few different people. The entertainment, the itinerary was just really well done. So that was good. Like I said, I'm on the move here this upcoming weekend. I'm doing the Chicago Rum Fest, partnering with Sister of the Global Leaf Movement. So this is going to be third year working with them. So I'm excited about that. We're going to be doing that at Jose Burrell's Cigar Lounge, where he's going to be doing the fresh roll cigar, and he's going to do a rum tasting as well once we get there on Friday. Got some of our Sisters of the Leaf going to come out with us that evening. I'm also trying to do the actual lounge, the Rum Fest itself on that Saturday, and trying to do double duty because I'm trying to sneak down to Detroit for Puffin' My Pearl's 5th year anniversary. But I don't know if realistically I'm be able to do both, but I'm trying. So, man, I've just got everything going. I see you, Venita, with the shirt. I see you repping out there.
Hey. Venita, what's going on, girl? Hey, appreciate you stopping and taking the time to come on. I know you 18 well in there right now.
Somewhere where I can have a reception. I'm in Kansas, and unfortunately, I had to get off the truck. Hey, how's everybody doing?
Woo, good.
What's happening?
Hey, what's up?
We doing all right. Same way as you, Venita. I'm working, just trying to get some things together. So I told him I'm not gonna be able to jump on long, but definitely get a chance to check out since it's gone out.
All right, man. Yeah, we got you, Venita. We still with you. I know it's rough, girl. You're in Kansas.
See, I've got Clicker Hills 3 times.
I know, girl. So what's happening? You good? You good, sis? All right, we're gonna wait until she gets some reception. But look here, we got a special show for you today. An event coming up in Miami. First, let me give a shout out to Big Chester, Mr. Pie to the people. Couldn't be on with us today. Taking a little R&R. Been some rough days, and sometimes you just got to take a pause for the call. JFerg, he's out doing his thing, making that money and getting his events together, and so we just give a shout out to them and thankful for them. You still with us, Venita? All right. Well, there she go. But look here, we got a special show for you today. I gotta play this before I get into introducing her because I just have to know what is the story behind this one right here.
This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. I'm cranking up on the throttle, victory is mine. Show you the harder the battle, harder I fight. I've come too far to quit. Step back, I'm going in. I'm cranking up on the throttle. This.
Woo! So
Nice.
Don, tell me, girl. Tell me, Don. How are legends made? How are legends made? Talk to me.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you guys so much for having us tonight. Thank you, Chris,
Absolutely.
Venita, Sheryl, Stoney. You guys all know I love you, and I appreciate
Likewise.
all that you guys have poured into me individually and collectively. And I know, Stoney, you're going to have to be leaving. So I just want you to know Chicago Cigar Week is going to be my vacation after Pink Summer Smoke.
Well, we're looking forward to hosting you.
You guys know what it takes to put events on, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time, a lot of effort. And, if you survive in this business, you become a Stoney, a legend. You become a legend. You become, those individuals who have, done the Atlanta Cigar Week, Houston Cigar Week. You become a legend. So we're just saying that this is how it's made, working. And I wanted to also present, my team, because none of us do this alone. You cannot do it by yourself. And
Absolutely.
I wanted to do something just to put my team out there and individuals that are helping and supporting me through this process. You know, we are the little engine that could, and you know, we don't have that thousand patron festival. It's a very it's a very unique kind of boutique, kind of niche, kind of cigar experience that we're putting on
Mhm.
down here in Miami. So that's what that was all about as far as the video. You know, legends are made by working hard.
There you go. All right. Who are the young ladies in the video before I get to my next one?
Okay, so you have Zarnetta McQueen, Zesty Z, which most of you guys know. She's been in the industry for a very long time. She has been working with me on Pink Summer Smoke from the inception of the concept of
Mm.
the gourmet dessert party. Many nights we sat down and we talked about how to bring this about, and she's been there from the very, very beginning. The other young lady in the video is Sonia Thompson, who is the manager of the gardens. And she, after we did the event the first year at Blue, she invited us to come to the gardens and do the event there at their lounge. Most of the events for Pink Summer Smoke feature Black-owned lounges, and she definitely wanted us to be there. She's been a great partner. This is our second year at that venue for the main event. We
Mm.
do have 5 events that are spread out over other lounges as well. So
Nice.
that's Sonia Thompson. And then you have Christina Lawrence, who is a model. Christina Lawrence is has been featured in Miami Swimsuit Week, New York's Swimsuit Week. She's also modeled in some of the New York wedding model events.
All right.
She- and she is our fashion coordinator for
All right.
the Fashion Explosion, which is going to take place at the gourmet dessert party on Saturday night.
All right. Well, look here. I'm gonna play this next video, and then I'm gonna turn this between you and Sheryl conversation because I gotta just let them know how last year's Pink Summer Smoke was vibing. All right.
Hello, everyone. Miss Novelty here. We are in Miami for the Pink Summer Smoke 2024.
2024.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Maduro Aficionado. We're going to talk about the spirituality of cigars and bring together us as a people and explain how we fit into this whole thing about the cigar and what we get out of the cigar.
We're going to bring it from a male perspective, a female perspective, and the actual spirituality of both. We're going to bring it all together.
As
That's
a
what we do.
as a collective.
Absolutely.
For the Pink Summer Smoke
2024. Absolutely.
Nice, very nice.
That was crazy.
Man.
If there was ever anything to define grown and sexy, that was it. Sheryl, what you got for? Well, first of all, Sheryl, what you got?
So I can tell you firsthand that if you didn't attend last year, um, the secret is that that was actually a cigar lounge. And as you can see, and the feedback, one thing about Dawn, and she's doing something, she does solicit feedback. So she did ask, what were my thoughts and those types of things. And I told her that aesthetically it was beautiful. I mean, on the video, it it gives you that sensory. I'm very much about aesthetic and the sensory, um, along with the visual. And she really, really did a beautiful job, bringing that across. There were a lot of small touch things that you didn't see, all the way down to some of the stoneware that was in decorating the tables. The concept was to have pairing with and aperitifs and the smoke. So
Mm.
he did a great job on that. My flip side to that coin was she outgrew the venue. She outgrew the venue. It was standing room only, literally,
Right.
which is a good problem to have. So
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Wow. Ooh, that's Don. What you got to say to that?
Thank you, Cheryl, for for giving such a detailed description of the inside of the lounge. Yeah, it took a lot of time, a lot of effort. And what Pink Summer Smoke is about, it's about creating this gourmet dessert and utopia environment, something that's different, something that's unique and classy and elegant, along with a good cigar and a good cordial or a good glass of wine, and a good environment where everybody's dressed nice and they feel good. So it has its niche. We have we have a limited number of tickets because like Cheryl said, the venue does not. The venue is the venue, and we were at capacity last year, and we definitely think we will be at capacity again this year. We have expanded a little in adding some additional events throughout the weekend, but the gourmet dessert party is pretty much the same. Last year we had a gourmet cake competition.
mhm.
This year we're having a vintage fashion explosion. So we do want to give our patrons a different experience every time they come to smoke with us. And and this year you will definitely enjoy the pink vintage fashion explosion that we're planning to
Mm.
provide.
And she didn't
Mm.
mention that there were also craft cocktails that were made,
Mm.
uh, that were expressly made to pair with the
Hey, hey,
cigars.
hey, look, the analyst ain't gonna miss nothing.
Man,
Okay.
I mean, the
She
attention
got
to
it
detail.
all.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was attending, but I was also working, right? So
I
I have
know
to
that's
have
right.
content to be able to come back to report on.
Yeah.
So for her second one, I would have to say job well done. There was some great raffle items. I mean, some great raffle items. So if you if you missed that, hey, but I see my sister Kia Watts on, and as she knows, they were one of the sponsors for the raffle, and I had a chance to interview on their behalf the winner, an amazing sister who is also a part of Dawn's other venture, which is Brown Girl Economics.
Mhm.
So, Dawn, you can kind of split your time and tell us about Brown Girl Economics and the tie-in with Pink Summer Smoke.
Okay, so Brown Girl Economics is an organization that support Black-owned businesses. Actually, I started it during the pandemic when we saw a lot of Black-owned businesses closing. And you always ask yourself, what can I do? What could little old me do to try and help my community survive through such a event as a pandemic? Something that probably none of us have ever experienced before, and we pray to God that we never experience again. So I just came up with the concept. I was talking to one of my girlfriends one day, and I said, "Hey, let's just get a lot of brown girls together and go and just shop at these businesses and try and help them out. If one of us go this cycle and another go another business cycle, that's not going to really have a major impact. But if 100 of us go at one time, that's going to have an impact on that business. That business is going to be profitable in that particular business cycle." So that's how Brown Girl Economics came about. And we just kind of put a group on Facebook, and women just started joining. And, just like you say to your smoke groups, come and smoke when you can. So we tell them, come and spend dollars when you can, when it's something that you need. We all need a lot of stuff that are made and manufactured by brown folks. So we try and pick out brown, black owned businesses that we as Black women can go, and men can go and support. So that's kind of how Brown Girl Economics came about. Then we started looking across industries. We looked at the restaurant industry. We were supporting the retail industry. We were supporting, the online accessories, and we were supporting the little small mom and pop grocery stores. And of course, at that time, I was smoking, and a couple of other people were smoking. We was like, hey, what about the lounges? What about the Black-owned cigar lounges? And so that's how Pink Summer Smoke came. We said, why don't we just do an event at the Black-owned lounges to get people to come into the lounge and see what the lounge is all about? They'll come for a party, and then maybe, they'll become permanent customers. And so that's what we were trying to do. We were trying to build a customer base. And unfortunately, the first time we tried it, it didn't work out. But of course, with that little engine that could, we continued to push through, and we did it the second time, and people were amazed. They had a good time, and it's like, oh, when is the next one? When is the next one? And the next day, from what I was told, there was conversations at a lot of the cigar lounges about this event that happened at Blue Smoke the night before. And so people was like, you got to do it again. You have to. It was just amazing. So that's kind of how Brown Girl Economics kind of paved the way for Pink Summer Smoke, with the concept of supporting Black-owned cigar lounges.
All right.
That's awesome.
I hear that. It is. Well, look here. I got to get to this next video because this is, I think, involves your opening. And so we're going to just have you tell us a little bit about that.
Ready or not? Ready or not? Here I come. Can't hide. Gonna find you and then yo. I play my enemies like a game of chess where I rest. No stress, if you don't success.
And you know what I love about this here is it's powerful in a sense that I love when I see conscious cigars, put a niche in this industry by being everywhere for everybody and for everyone. So congratulations to him and his whole entire team. Talk to us about that opening night, the welcome to Pink Summer Smoke.
So the welcome, and I am really truly a conscious cigar girl. I have to give it up. I'm sorry, but and it's funny because I have been fighting to get conscious here in South Florida And he is at the Smoking Daddy Cigar Lounge, where I have a membership, but it's a 20-minute drive for me. So I
And
was
now,
driving.
now officially at Stogie's.
Is he at Stogies now?
He is at
Oh,
Stogie's.
that's awesome. That's great to know. But
Awesome.
I was driving 20 minutes to get my conscious cigars. And it was so funny
Mm.
because I would go in the humidor and come out, and one of the guys would say, Dawn, I can tell you what you have in your hand. And I'm like, what? He said, you got 4 conscious Maduros. I'm like, how do you know that? He goes, that's all you come here for. So, when La Yutana opened here about 4 minutes, literally around the corner from my house, the first thing I started talking to them about was conscious, and I wasn't the only one. There was other people mentioning conscious cigars, but I just didn't want to give up because I would have preferred to take that 4-minute drive than to take that 20-minute drive to get me some conscious cigars. So
Mm.
I am so glad I was able to link up Kevin with Dorian, and they spoke, and actually they met each other at PCA and sent me a video.
Right.
So it's just so good to be that connection to making it happen, not only for La Yutanas who will have this wonderful boutique Black owned cigar in their shop, but also for Kevin to have another cigar lounge that he could say that his sticks are in. So that's kind of
Mm.
how that happened. And I just give a shout out to Dorian and Yvonne at La Yutanas over here on Hollandale Beach Boulevard Bar. Just wonderful, wonderful people. They have a wonderful lounge there. It's actually now my home lounge, and I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful to them for their openness and willingness to just kind of provide what their customers want. And so if you haven't been there, please check them out. But yes, they are hosting the welcome, and it's going to be a cut and light with Conscious, and Conscious will be there. Kill will be there. Everybody in the city will be there. So come out and grab one of the Lancero is the bomb. It's a bomb. I'm telling you.
Well, we already know because that's her favorite cigar.
That's right. That's
That,
Cheryl.
that's kinfolk. So,
Yeah.
I'm very grateful to see it come to fruition, all of the endeavors and the work that is put in to make a dream a reality, right? So
Yeah.
just being the side conduit for that, it's a beautiful thing. That's really what it is. You spoke about, or speaking of, being a conduit. So we have TJ on.
I was gonna get to him, sure. But go ahead.
So I don't want people to think, oh, he's high candy decoration for the broadcast.
Well, hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought right there. Hold that thought right there. Let me just
I
go.
can't see nobody stopping us. We're unstoppable. Went through a whole lot of obstacles. I swear we did the impossible. Run up that paper, then fuck it up. Go hit the club and then fuck it up. A whole lot of packs, we gon' get it back. You know we gon' get it back. I can't see nobody stopping us. Unstoppable.
Mr. TJ.
What's
Boy,
up, man? What's happening?
y'all going through a whole lot of hoopla up in here about this pink smoke. And what's going on? We got blind tastings and blind pans, and I hear you got something to do with that, huh?
Man,
Uh-huh.
Dawn is a unique individual, as you can see. I love her to
All
death, man. That's my
right.
homie, man. We had a chance to hang out in Atlanta, and from there, this kind of just came to
Blossom.
fruition, man. It just I'm happy that she called us. She saw my partner D Jack. He's not available. He's getting off of a plane
Mm.
from New Orleans right now. But
Mm-hmm.
we just love cigars, man. We love sitting talking cigars. We love the community, the culture, and the industry of cigars. We feel like our job is to tie those three in a knot.
I
You
got
know,
it.
it all encompasses together. So we like talking education. We could be sitting at a lounge for 4 to 5 hours. People are literally, what up, kids? People literally think we're sitting in a business meeting and we're sitting looking up cigars. Like we're man, what you texting this one, man? Oh, what's the science on this one, man? Oh man, this got Habano. So I know it's rich, but that Nicaraguan, that straight Nicaraguan from Haba, that's coming. It's just crazy how it happened. What up, Kev? So she saw that passion and she hit us up like I think a week later and was like, look, I think no, we were talking about doing a blind tasting. And she was like, I
Mm,
think I want to do that. I think I really want to. Yeah, I met y'all at didn't I meet y'all at PCA, Kia and Kevin? I think I did meet y'all.
mm.
No, she talking about somebody else. I was just joking. But yeah, so she hit us up. She hit us up and we were like, sure, we love doing what we do. And we
Mm,
host too, so we like to have fun, we like to kick it. That's why I wish
yeah.
Stoney was still on here. I've done the last 3 years, 2 years, Chicago Cigar Week, stepping up hosting when people didn't show up. He like, TJ, I know you like talking on the microphone, man. Get up there and do what you do. And
Mm.
so, I mean, they saw me in Miami at Stoney at Mario's party. Cheryl saw me at Mario's party in
Okay.
Atlanta, not Miami. Both of them, Atlanta and Miami.
Miami, because Miami is where I met you guys the first time.
But Cheryl saw me in Atlanta at Culture 4.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what that was. But long story short, let me get to back to what we're supposed to talk about. So me and DJ will be hosting and doing the Pink Summer Smoke blind cigar tasting. We're calling
Mm,
all the cigar aficionados and enthusiasts. The question is, do you have what it takes to identify a masterpiece by taste alone? And that's kind of why how she got us. She saw us do it. Like we're sitting tasting the cigar didn't have a band on it. We're like, man, this has this, and everybody said, yeah, that's what that cigar is. And it's like, man, this got this. That's what that cigar is. This is a Monte Cristo such and such. And you're like, how did y'all know that? Because this is what we do. You can't know what you do if you don't try it. So on Thursday, July 17th, the start of the fabulous Pink Summer Smoke Weekend experience in Miami, Florida for an exclusive blind cigar tasting. We're trying to upgrade your cigar experience and put your
mm,
palate to the test. What to expect? A curated selection of premium cigars with the bands removed. Guided tasting notes from our cigar expert host. I don't call ourselves an expert. We just like to have fun and smoke cigars.
mm.
Engaging discussions and friendly competition to guess the cigar bands and blends. I asked her if we can join in. She said no. So we can't be on that part of it. But you get exclusive prizes for those with the sharpest palate. Limited spots are available, so secure your seats as a competitor today and immerse yourself in the intrigue of the unknown. RSVP now at pinksummersmoke@gmail.com. Discover new
All right.
favorites, sharpen your senses, and share the passion for cigars in a unique and exciting way. She made me read that. So that's all we're going to do. I don't know what else to talk about. You got
I
any questions
just
for me? Let me know what it is. You got me.
did not
I
make
did my
you
I did
read
my job. I
that.
did my job, Don. I did my job. Did I not do it?
He won his check.
You did it for sure. But okay, so that Dr. Sayso can tell you, I'm gonna always give you some pointers to reference. He asked me for some pointers, and he got a whole lot of stuff. So
She sent me a text and said, I sent you the verbiage. I said, okay, I'm gonna read it.
Mhm.
I got you. But
And
in
if you were
essence,
Hey,
smoking
look.
this one,
no,
I feel like whoever wrote
what
it
is that
is
one?
Connecticut. This is her swag, the Pink Summer Smoke.
Okay.
Mm,
I'm tasting. The first punch was giving me very much Connecticut broadleaf,
mhm.
very much
Can I
so.
see the rapper? Can I see the rapper?
It's
Can you pull it up to
Is
a
it?
close to the
darling.
rapper?
It says Pink Summer
It
Smoke.
says Pink Summer
No, I'm
Smoke.
talking about
mhm,
the actual leaf. You can put it up to
Oh
the screen.
well,
mm,
I'm halfway through now, so I have
Okay.
to take the band off.
Yeah. So that's
mm.
that's
But
in essence
Dawn would know
that's
better.
that's in essence us boys up here in Detroit. I see my man Dane watching. He's a Earth boy too, and a bunch of other ones are tuning in and out. We up here in
Hey,
Detroit.
yeah.
We just love cigars, man. That's what we do.
And
Got to give a shout out to Venita. Venita, we know you had some problems, girl, but we thank you for at least attempting to get on.
Stay safe on
And
the
she wants
road.
to
We
know,
know you
Dawn,
guys.
Dawn, She wants to know every year Pink Summer Smoke gets better, and I know it does. What is your vision? What is your ultimate vision? Coming from Venita.
Okay, and that's a very good question, Venita, because my ultimate vision for Pink Summer Smoke is for people to come and have a different experience every year and enjoy it. It's not for it to become a 5,000, member event, but it's just it's to stay small, unique, boutique cigar experience. That's my vision for it.
Mm-hmm. If I hear one more,
I'm
well, I would
getting
tell
exclusivity out of that.
you getting what, Sheryl?
I'm getting exclusivity out of that. She said all
Mm-hmm.
that.
Okay.
She said all that to use the one word exclusivity.
Absolutely, Sheryl. And it's and with that in mind, that means that with that in mind, it means that there will always be a limited number of tickets. So you got to get your ticket, or you have to wait till next year for the experience.
So you saying it's not a cigar lounge, it's a smoking club. You gotta know somebody to get in.
No,
That's what you're
it's
saying.
not. It's a cigar lounge. It's definitely a cigar lounge, and it's one of the largest ones we have here.
No,
One
I'm
of
talking
the
about the event.
larger.
I'm talking about the event. Like if you're looking at it, the event is a smoking club. You can't be a lounge because everybody coming to the lounge at all times. It's a club. You gotta have access to get in this joint.
Absolutely, and the access is buying your ticket in advance so that you can get in.
There it is.
Once we
Bottom line.
Once we hit the
Magic number.
that magic number, we're not selling anymore, and we won't be selling at the door if we sell all the tickets before the event starts. Yes, so, and it will be.
How can they get their tickets now?
The tickets are on sale at Pink Summer Smoke ticketspice.com.
All right, I'm gonna get that again in there. I'll post that. All right, let me get that one more time.
Pink Summer Smoke.
Okay.
At ticketspice.
And ticketspice.com. All right.
And I was gonna say something too, Dawn, if I can, people. We got to stop using the little and small words. We have to stop using those. You a full blown engine now. This is what, your third year?
Yes.
This is your third year. It's not a small engine. My bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I interrupted you. Okay. But because I stopped myself from saying the exact same thing that you were saying. I'm gonna tell you why. Our narrative. You know what? This is your first step to the stepping stone of greater heights. And if that is what it is, then you got to embrace it, because the exclusivity of it all is whether you got 100 exclusive individuals, it can turn into now 1,000 exclusive individuals. The whole goal of it is give them if you're going to give the experience to a few, give it to all, because the minute that this culture changes for the betterment of a great smoking environment without drama, etc., this, that, and the other, then embrace it. Yeah. Don't enlarge it.
Yeah.
We always ask, oh God, enlarge my territory. But as soon as you get the territory, damn.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Yep.
So my brother TJ, forgive me for interrupting you, sir. But since you opened up Pandora's box, I might as well kick that bitch
back. My next thing I was gonna say is, it's levels, then it's dimensions, and both of them are high.
Say it, man.
And you know what? My levels and my dimensions is on the experience. I want to make sure that every patron that walks through the door has such a unique experience that they want to come back.
Well, you know what? Then let me tell you how. Then it's called hire more people that gives them your
Hey man,
vision, then you give
I was
them
just
your
gonna say
vision,
that.
and then they
I
can give
swear.
them the experience. You can't give everybody experience by yourself, but you can train other people to buy into, and that takes money. So you're gonna get larger territory, increase your payroll, hire more staff, and everything will be great.
Yeah, you got to think big to
Simple.
get big. You think small, you're gonna stay with pennies.
Well, I will certainly be
Mhm.
calling on you guys.
I am stuck on Band-Aid because
Cause
Band-Aid stuck
Band-Aid
on
stuck on
me.
me.
Okay, so I want to go back.
Well,
I want to go back to the blind tasting because
yeah,
I don't want people to think that they have to be an aficionado or to or a seasoned cigar smoker to attend this event. I
mhm,
think, and TJ can attest to this. With me being, I've been smoking now for what 9, 10 years, but I haven't been I wasn't always an educated smoker, and now
mhm,
I'm getting to the point where I'm becoming an educated smoker. But I have to be around those people that are educated in order for me to become educated. So this particular event is also for individuals who want to learn how a cigar tasting is done and what goes into a cigar tasting. So it's not just the aficionados that are going to be at the table, but
mhm.
also the individuals that attend. You'll be able to follow along with the tasting yourself, and you have a ballot yourself, and you can see what you think about what you're smoking, even though sometimes it may be something that's completely far far off the radar, and TJ knows what I'm talking about, but it's still your experience.
Oh
So
yeah.
we definitely want to invite everyone to come out to the blind tasting. And another thing, at
Yeah.
the blind tasting, we're going to be giving out the Pink Summer Smoke discount cards. And the Pink Summer Smoke discount program is to encourage traffic in the cigar lounges. We
Mm.
we know that the online cigar business is booming. It's huge. But and everyday lounges are closing, especially those in our community. But we want to try to encourage people to continue to go in the lounges because we want to have places where we can go and smoke. So the Pink Summer Smoke discount program is, if you come to Pink Summer Smoke to the blind tasting, you will get this card, and this card will be a discount for you if you go into the participating lounges, which we will have a list of, and purchase 2 cigars or more. You would either get 5% off of your purchase or a glass of house wine or whatever that cigar lounge feels that it can provide you as a reward incentive for coming into the lounge. And this way, that hopefully this will be our little give back to the industry and trying to keep the lounges open, especially those in our communities that are struggling to stay afloat.
Mm. Outstanding. Cheryl?
Uh, I'm going to say hi to Josh Brown, who peeked on the beginning. I don't know if he's still on, uh,
Mm.
but a little birdie told me you stopped by uh, his lounge and requested his participation. And so, when you remove cigars out of it, um, this is a business to business um, transaction, if you will, to make sure that we keep our doors open and we
Mm.
keep our dollars flowing, right?
Mm.
Because the whole
Absolutely.
purpose of all of this is that we support each other and support each other intentionally and constantly, right? Because coming in once in a great while is okay. Some people do prefer to smoke at home, but for those who do like to go out and fellowship with other smokers,
Mm.
this is a great opportunity for you to pour into that business. just as you would any other business. Like my earrings that I have on came from an event, the Sisterhood Awards, and it is about supporting our sisterhood. And all of the vendors had Black-owned businesses. And so, therefore, it gives them an opportunity to have exposure and to have shine on their business, talk about their business, and to meet people who may not even know that they're present in the community.
Buying Black too. So like we were talking about Kevin with Conscious. Please buy Kevin. That's my homeboy. Kevin, no, he hold a special place. Anytime I see Kevin, he like, TJ, man, you're not getting me drunk today. You're not doing this. I don't need no cigars, because it's like love. When I see him, it's instantly like, let me reach in my pocket, see what I can do for Kev. That's my boy. But just a segue, another company you can support is Black Star Line cigars as well. Of course, I got to plug them. So if you don't see them in your lounge, hit me, hit D-Jack, hit any of the team. Please request them in the lounges in Florida, in DC, and wherever you at. Please do, as well as Conscious. Thank you very much.
As well as merch, because I see Corey Cheney on. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my
so it's
man, he
not
right
just
there.
cigars; it's also merchandise,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever it is. I mean, that keeps lights on.
Yep.
It keeps those setups that you like to get with ice and the soft drinks and whatever chasers that they provide.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that's on right now. Shout out to Calvin. What's up? I know you be on. Know you be up and on Thursday. I'll be checking you out. Well, Don, look here, girl. You got a lot of real estate to cover and a lot to think about, because I really think that this year's Pink Summer Smoke is gonna outdo itself, and so you're gonna have to, put them boots on the ground. And
No
you're gonna
fans.
have
Please
to,
don't bring no
hey,
fans. Please don't
don't
bring
bring
no
the fan.
fans.
Leave the fan home,
No.
okay?
Yeah.
Listen, we
I don't
we
want to hear no flap. I don't want to hear no flapping.
listen. We are being blessed on every which way we turn. We're being blessed. So I totally agree with you. And like I said, it's important for the whole concept of Pink Summer Smoke, where it started, for us to always give something back to the culture or to the community. So people see that, and when they see us coming, they just say yes.
So before you talk about Friday nights, it's the cutting night, and Saturday before their big event, tell any lounge owners or mobile lounge owners that are on how they can become a part of the discount card program.
Outstanding, sir.
Thank you, Sheryl, for that question. So all you need to do is send an email to pinksummersmoke@gmail.com saying you wish to participate in the Pink Summer Smoke discount program, and put your information, address, the contact person's name, phone number, and your email address. Of course, I'll have it because you sent it, and we will add you to the list. Currently we have lounges in Miami, Orlando. I haven't heard back from anyone in Jacksonville just yet. Atlanta, DC. I'm waiting on that list from Detroit and Dallas. So we're building a very good network of lounges that individuals will be able to support with their Pink Summer discount card.
And can you give the folks, I know what the answer is, but can you give the folks the time parameter in which they have to do that? So from the time they get their discount card, how good is that card? What's the longevity of that?
I love you, Sheryl. That's a very, very good question. So the Pink Summer Smoke discount card will be good from July after attending the event to December of 2025. So every time you go into the lounge and you purchase 2 or more cigars, you're going to get a discount. And hopefully that will encourage you to go to the lounge more often. And before you know it, between July and December, your Pink Summer Smoke discount will have paid for your venture to Pink Summer Smoke. So the card has to terminate at some point, but guess what? You can come back to Pink Summer Smoke next year, the following year, and get a new card and start the journey all over again.
Matter of fact, you talk about that. Yep, I'm glad you reminded me because two of the lounge owners in Detroit were just watching, so I'll make sure that I get with them and have them reach out to you and contact you. I that's my fault. You know, I'm a man. I own up. I completely forgot to reach out to the loungers. As you can see, it's been a lot going on with the Herf up here. So
there's been a
we've
lot going
been,
on everywhere. So, but
yeah.
you know, when you start early, you have time. We started early, so we still have time. We still have 3 months to get them on the list.
And shout out to Kia too. I didn't mention Kia. Kia, with Conscious. I didn't mention her. That's my bad, Kia. You know, I love that whole team. I love that whole team. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
So
well,
after the welcome, which is Friday, Saturday, for anyone who's coming from out of town, we do have a beach experience planned for you. You can't come to Miami without going to the beach. So we do have a window of a fun in the sun beach experience planned for Saturday morning from 11 until 2. And then after the beach experience, it's the main event that Saturday night. We're telling everyone, once you leave the beach and you get some rest, go out to dinner, then come and have dessert with us. And it'll be a dessert experience you will never forget. Not only just not only from the desserts and how they taste and the variety of desserts that you'll have, but also the fashion explosion, the entertainment, the surprise host that we have coming, and also we will have an appearance by none other than the cigar queen herself, Christine Morgan. So we've got a great night planned on Saturday night for you. Question?
I heard desserts and sweets. Are there going to be any sugar-free? Because some of us diabetic and can't do those sugars and sweets. Can you at least have one sugar-free cookie
I
or
most
something
certainly
there?
will. I most certainly will have a sugar-free dessert.
Thank you. God bless your heart and all your parts. Amen.
Your wish is my command.
Thank you. I mean, just a cookie, a cupcake, or something.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna leave us with this last video because when it was sent to me, I said, "Boy, I can't miss that forehead right there." So there it is.
It's a dangerous
Man, well, that's like a Pink Summer Smoke recap. Right up in the upper left-hand corner was our host, Miss Sheryl, who seems to be everywhere. Well, she will be if she was a reporter, she'd be the anchor by now because she done earned her just due out in them streets. Sure, we always love you. You know, always, somewhere supporting everybody anywhere. So we thank you for that, Sheryl.
I
And
try to.
always have the
I try
greatest.
to.
Yeah, definitely.
I try to do it in earnest,
Yeah.
and I only lend my FaceTime to those endeavors that are tested, right?
Mm-mm.
And that have integrity and credibility. And I think that just on brown girl economics alone, if we were only discussing that, she knows that that's a passion of mine, and that's a heart posture that I have. So it's all good in the hood, right?
Mm-mm.
So
Yeah.
Dawn, can you tell the folks what beautiful beach that is going for those of you that are not in Florida? We're only
Mm.
150 miles wide, so you can throw a stone and hit a beach on either the coast, up in
Mm.
the blue, or down in the dirty south. So talk a little bit
So we
about
will.
that beach experience.
So we will be on the beautiful Hollywood Beach, North Beach in South Florida. It's just as Cheryl said, a stone's throw away from some of the lounges that we're going to have smoke experiences in. So it's not very far from where the hotel is and where we'll be experiencing pink summer smoke throughout North Miami. Um, Hollywood Beach is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beach. White sands. What can I say? Blue waters up to your chin. Um, we will be on the north side of the beach, and you will be able to have chair rentals, umbrella rentals, whatever. There are some restrictions. We can smoke on the beach. You can also drink on the beach, but you can't have any glass on the beach. So it is a BYOB affair for the beach experience. But you would have to have your drinks either in plastic containers. So that's the only caveat as far as the beach experience is you cannot have any glass containers. And I'm sure
You
we
know
have.
how I roll. You know how I
And a
roll.
lot of
I'm
our
be ready.
beaches are natural, so that's to protect the ecosystem and the wildlife that are there um, at high and low tide. So,
So I mean, I got to
all
do some
right.
extra workouts now since we're gonna be on the beach. I gotta do some more push-ups.
We
Yes.
saw we
Get that
saw you
beach
lifting
body
the weights.
ready. Get that beach body ready. Yes.
You already know.
But before we go, I definitely want to give a plug for the last event, which is our Sunday brunch, and it's being hosted by the Miami Ladies of the Leaf here in South Florida. So get ready to have a wonderful
That's
Sunday evening as we close Pink Smoke. And after the brunch, we'll have a pink smoking after smoke as well, hosted also by the Miami Ladies of the Leaf. And if you've ever been to one of their smoking chats or any of their events, they always put on a wonderful, wonderful event. So I'm glad that they've accepted to partner with Pink Summer Smoke this year and be the closeout of the Pink Summer Smoke 2025.
mm.
All right. So
All
give us
right.
your 2 minute
All
elevator pitch on your event. Go.
So the 2 minute elevator pink summer smoke, where luxury meets elegance and elegance meets refinement. Come and smoke, drink, have a great time, and it will not break the bank.
All right,
All
folks.
right then. Well,
I
sure.
like that.
I would tell you, it's a good thing when your, co-hosts and your other hosts know when to pick up the slack from you. Sure, know I'm not feeling my best today, but so I thank God for her. She certainly stepped up to the plate, and as we get ready to close and give each and every one of us an opportunity to just give us some closing remarks, and then I'll close us out, and y'all just hang around as we go into the back room. TJ, what's up, man? What you gonna close us out with?
Man, first of all, I want to say thank you for to Dawn for allowing me and D-Jack to be a part of her event. Um, we don't look at it lightly. For anybody that invites us little cats that just love to smoke from Detroit to come to their event. So we appreciate it. And then as well for the Smoking Jacket broadcast, you guys give a lot of people platforms to talk about their events and things of that nature. So kudos to you. If you ever need the HERF for anything, we'll come on, talk, just bring some laughs, talk smokes, we'll do
Uh,
anything.
uh,
We love every part of it. So kudos to you
uh,
guys and shout out to
yeah.
everybody from Detroit that came on.
All right. Yeah, Don, do me a favor, because I don't have his number. Pass my number along to him. Get in contact with me, man. We're gonna set that up.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yes.
All right, Cheryl, what you got, sis?
Um, you know, the best of luck to you. Blessings to you on your third year. There's a lot of biblical significance with the number 3, and I know that it will do well. It was fantastic last year, and I don't expect anything less than what I experienced last year. And Chris, we love you. You know I love you. All the best to you as you are continuing your health journey. Many prayers. Good health and restoration is your portion.
Appreciate you.
And Dawn,
Appreciate you.
if you will close us out, let everybody just quickly know the venue lineup. Like where are they expected to go in order to participate in the festivities?
So, as far as the venues are concerned, the blind tasting is on Thursday. That's at Cigar City. That's at Cigar in North Miami Beach. And the Welcome to Miami is at La Gitanas in Hollandale Beach on Friday.
Mhm.
The beach is at North Beach. The beach experience is at North Beach. The dessert party is at the Gardens Cigar and Whiskey Lounge in Miami Gardens. And the brunch is at the newest cigar location in South Florida, Up in Smoke, on Mayo and off of Pembroke Road. And that's considered Hollywood, Florida as well. Tickets are available now online. The early bird special is still going on. And you can get your tickets at pinksummersmoke.ticketspice.com. And like I said, this experience will not break the bank, but it will surely fill your tank.
All right. All right. All right. And we're going to take that to the bank. Okay. Excuse me.
Special love to you, Chris, for, just being who you are.
I appreciate you.
Just being who you are. You are just such a wonderful person, and I'm grateful just having met you and getting to know you. And you too, TJ, T-Jack, you guys are amazing. It's good to see good people in this culture. And Sheryl, you're my girl. You're gonna always be my girl. You've taught me so much in such a short period of time. I appreciate you, and I'm so grateful for all that you do.
Thank you. All right,
Let me
Dr.
say,
Sayso.
I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Appreciate you taking the time just to even come on to the show. That means a lot to me. Don, much success on Pink Summer Smoke. I don't even think I need to say that. I know it's going to be a great time. I wish I could be there. Definitely wish I could be there. And TJ, man, knock it out the park, my brother. Knock it out the park.
Yes, sir.
And so, look, just to the audience and especially to my man, man, stay on top of your health, do the things you need to do, get to the doctor, do things, don't settle for, doctors telling you this, that, and the other, especially when you complaining about something, and you don't think that you got the best of help, get second opinions, man. And then just make sure you do everything you need to do, prostate, colonoscopy, all that, get all that checked, okay? Because it will help you down the line. All right. And once again, thank each and every one of you for joining and tuning in. You don't have to. It's always great to see, some great friends that come and support the show, and those that, support it daily. To the YouTubers who I can see, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you adding to the numbers, and we just support Pink Summer Smoke and in Miami. Okay, and I am sure positive you will have a great time. If you want to get in touch with Dawn, Pink Summer Smoke at gmail.com, right there at the bottom. And you know what? All I can say, there's enough love to spread around in this industry. Let's exercise our right to do so. All right.
Yes, sir.
Peace, love, and what? Hair grease. Talk to y'all
Peace out,
later.
y'all. Talk to y'all.